Thank you so much for joining us, Ayushi and Louis from Zalando. Can you introduce yourselves and give us a little bit of your background?
Yeah, of course. My name is Louis. I'm currently an engineering lead in Zalando, but I started as an Android developer, so that's how I got to know like Joy-Con and all the other communities around it. For the last 5 years, I've been in Berlin.
Amazing.
Myself Ayushi. I'm working as an Android engineer at Zalando. I'm working with Louis. So I recently moved from India to Berlin. So this is my first time at DroidCon Berlin.
Wow.
And I've attended a lot of conferences in India, like bring DroidCon India and DroidCon Singapore. So yeah, I'm also working in Android since more than 5 years now.
Wow.
Cool.
So how do you find it so far?
So far, literally very interesting, like networking, meeting people in real after so many years, right? It actually feels it's like a new era that has come in.
That's a very,
that's
good
great to
point. I
hear.
like that. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, also same as well, because I've been here a few years. I also saw like how they changed over the years and the pandemic, and now, really glad to know that communities trying to get back together. And yeah, there's been a lot of fun in the last few days.
Cool. So what have you noticed has changed and is different?
The venue is the thing that's the same, but the content obviously had to change every year, different years. And I think that maybe just because how I slowly got to know people, but at least I feel like it's a lot closer together. Maybe just because of the pandemic, like at the beginning, a lot of like, okay, I'm going to one talk, go to another, and then okay, that's it. That's the end of the event for me. But then now it's actually a lot more actually talk to people that I've never met, to having the party that, for example, or the movie night yesterday, to actually meet people that I never thought I would have met from all over the world. So yeah, I think that at least for me, that's something that I've changed how I like interact with like Joy-Con in the last few years.
Awesome.
I mean, this being your first one, what do you think?
So, like, I know DroidCon Berlin is the oldest DroidCon that happens, right? So
Not biased.
So I was really excited. Like, it's like a dream come true to be part of DroidCon Berlin. And now when I met here, like I've been attending the talks virtually, like to seeing the people from here to standing on the podium. So that hits really different. So yeah, it was a great experience to be here.
Did you meet your fan? Did you have any fan first? Like a fan? Did you meet them?
Florina was here, Ben Ruiz was there. Like I've always connected Ben Ruiz on Twitter asking my problems and thinking about the problems. So like I remember you asked me that question.
How was it like meeting them at first time?
It was nice, like thinking around like how the things are, what's the new thing that's coming, like discussing the problems that we face day to day, like okay. So it's more to have the, like, because at the times when you talk on Twitter, it's not the actual feel that you get, right? So when we are thinking and talking to in person, you can actually solve many things in one shot. So that was pretty nice.
And everyone's so friendly. Like you can approach anyone and talk to them about Android. It's amazing.
Yeah, so that's something you don't have to fear, right? You can just shoot out your problems and like, hey, dude, we also face the same thing.
Any talks in specific that stood out for you guys? Any talks in specific that stood out? Any talks you went to
what's
that
been your
stood out?
favorite talk that you've been to so far?
So I really like the Ben Ruiz talk on app performance, so that was really interesting. I recently attended a talk on gesture animation, so that was really cool, right? How using Compose you can create the animation, so that was something fun to hear.
Yeah, the honest answer is this year is actually volunteering in the booth, so I actually didn't get a chance to check out the talks yet, but I'm sure they are all pretty nice and definitely check out afterwards. But yeah, just so excited to meet so many people in real life first.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing. All the talks are available, so we can watch them later, get caught back up, because you can't even watch them all because there's too many happening at once.
Exactly.
That is true. That's a very good point. Okay, I love this question. In 3 words, how would you describe DroidCon Berlin this year? 3 words.
Okay.
Fun, engaging, and connection.
Oh, I love that.
Great.
So happening as networking and compose everywhere.
Yeah, compose everywhere.
Composure.
That is the hot topic.
Like composition everywhere.
I love that.
It's like checking the schedule. Compose.
There are some other really interesting talks too, though. That like went into some Gradle builds or actual like AOSP stuff. So
Yes.
there was a really cool variety, but Compose is definitely the leading topic.
Yeah, I was talking
Composer.
to some speakers as well. They're saying that, yeah, my sessions without a Compose talk. Okay, I can expect people to go to that one. Okay, I'm fine.
I forgot to ask, did anybody give a talk?
So not this time, but probably the next time. Maybe we can see us and DroidCon London where we give the talk.
I love
yeah.
that. Please submit your talks. We want more people talking and submitting their talks.
Yeah.
Do you do anything for the community on a different level? You
So
can
yeah.
tell us about?
So yeah, like I really like working on Android TV and animation. So
Oh, cool.
so I'm like I have written Scratch app for Android TV, which I've scaled to millions. So I really write blogs and how you can develop on Android TV because that's a huge different dimension to work on Android TV.
Yeah.
And like I write blogs and post around because I really feel that whatever you learn, it's good to give back and learn more from the community.
Yeah.
And I really feel that Android TV is a dimension where less developers work. So let's say if you're working and you face some problems, just talk out because there might be someone else who is facing the same. So it's like helping, sharing, caring. That's what our Android community is about.
Yeah, and that's really important because Android is branching out into so many different devices. I mean, it's in cars and watches, like TVs. Like, that's so cool.
That is pretty cool. And actually, what's the name of your blog post? You can tell people the name of your blog post.
So there are a lot of few blogs on Medium which I have written. One is around Android TV voice search, how you can integrate your remote and then you can search your contents on the TV. So
That's awesome.
like voice enabling on Android TV.
Oh, pretty cool. How about you?
Nowadays, not so much because the last few months I slowly do less coding, more management stuff. But before that, I was actually the first and only talk I given in DroidCon is about Compose 2 years ago when it started. So I read a bunch of blog posts in the beginning. It's like, okay, everyone heard the word Compose, but nobody knows what it is. I'm going to dig into the source code to try to find what it is. So there's some 2 years old blog posts I've written, probably outdated at this point on like all these topics about.
It moves so fast.
Wow.
Exactly,
You jumped
right?
in
Yeah.
very fast. That's
Like-
pretty cool. Yeah.
Like it's a whole new world, like coming out of online to offline, right?
Yeah.
Like you just meet people in online in a virtual world, and now when the reality hits hard, it has drastically changed, right? The Compose that was 2 years ago, and now Compose which we have, it's entirely different.
Nice.
Even the Kotlin has changed a lot. The way functional styling that has come in, it's way different from the way it started. So that's like same as with coroutines, how they have aged gracefully, right? Now the flows and all, so it's like it's epic.
How do you keep up with that actually? Now we need to know that because you led us there.
Oh, that's an
Does it
interesting.
overwhelm you too?
That's an interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I really read a lot. So like developer blog posts are quite updated. So that is obviously helping you out. And like as Louis and we were discussing around, like we do have like it's good to code daily, right? Because there are times where your real use case might not help you to use something which is developing, but it's good to experiment out, to build a small piece of code and like make a small app and just build around it. So that's the best way to learn. Yeah.
That's true.
That's great.
And a lot of blogs can actually help you. Like, and there are a lot of talks nowadays on YouTube where you can just see, okay, A&R, you got this. Let's just understand how you can like go and debug your profilers and see what's happening.
Yeah. Pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, basically what she said, and like now that become more managers, also interesting to see. Okay, everyone wants to learn everything, but time is limited, like it or not. So they kind of have to like be selective. Okay, which is the one that actually is most useful to not just us, to the team, or maybe sometimes even the company as well. Okay, what's the balance that we can make sure everyone's happy? We can still develop the features that we need. Because ultimately, like for example, we work in Zalando, we want customer to be able to buy clothes easily from the platform that we have. Like. So there's a balance that is very interesting to actually see, and like we're just talking about it and see how can make sure Ayushi can actually get all the time she get to learn to all the new Compose API that's coming out every week, and while also not breaking all the other stuff.
pretty cool.
Very cool.
That's amazing. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah, it was awesome to get to meet you and talk with you. We'll have to connect on Twitter or
Sure,
however.
that would work.
Yeah, thank
Like
you.
you can find me at Droidiayu, so I'm there quite active on the Twitter.
Come with all your TV questions.
Yes.
Yes, and also it's great to meet developers working in different sections. You know,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
We do have a question for you. What are you taking as developer feedback for you guys? Like, what have you got to learn? This is one of the problems for developers.
You want to go first?
I'm sorry, what was the rest of the question?
So, like you have been interviewing a lot of developers. So, what
Yes.
is the summary of like a developer's information you have got so far?
So I think the best thing that we've learned here is it's just really reinforced that people get so much from the in-person conferences. Like there's this conference energy that exists and is contagious and everyone contributes to it. And like just walking out, meeting people, interacting like with everyone, like everyone just really thrives on that. Because we've been asking what has everyone's favorite conference talk been, and a lot of people are saying like the hallway track, where it's like you're not necessarily going to every talk, and kind of like you were saying, like the first year you go to every talk because that's what you feel like you need to do that, but then the next year you mingle a little bit more, and then the year after that, like you spend all your time hanging out and talking, and
Yes, that's true.
that's been the common theme, and it's just awesome to be able to do this again.
I think for me is affirmations, because I felt like it was completely affirmed that the Android community really rocks. Because everybody kept talking about how the community to them is very great and how it helps them, and it's like a family now. So like it's like a family. And also I got to meet people that I've seen on Twitter that I've always admired and follow them, just their content. In person here, and everybody's like, yeah, it's so great to meet you in person. And I was like, yeah, so great to meet you in person too. Because I mean, it's two-way, your two-way street. Yeah, so it's been great talking to them and learning about the experience. And funny enough, we would ask the similar questions, different answers, not order anyway.
And everyone's so well spoken.
Yeah.
Like both of you come up and we're just talking and having this great conversation. So thank you for being awesome.
I thought everybody is. I don't want to scare anybody, but it's so professional. I'm like,
I know.
oh my god! Like,
I know, it's
it's
intimidating.
like they prepared and nobody is prepared. No, we didn't send anybody any question. Like we didn't send you guys questions, but you were there giving good answers. Oh,
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much for
Thanks
joining
for
us.
the question as well.
yeah. Oh, we did.
Yeah, it's exactly very
I've
fun.
been feeling like, oh my goodness, you guys are so good. But we didn't want to do like more tech. I mean, there's already technicals that's going inside where people can ask those technical questions. So we don't want to also make it so technical, because now it's gonna be boring. Cool.
So I think you guys keep up the pace of the environment, like keeping it a little chill pill times, right?
Cool. So
Cool.
great talking to both of them.
Yeah.
Same here.
Same.